In the heart of Cedar County, Missouri, sits a town that owes its very existence to a spring. Before there were rides, before there were lights, before there was a single street, there was just water bubbling up from the ground, and a story about a woman named Mrs. Hightower, whose health improved after camping near it. Word spread. Families came from Vernon County and beyond, first by the dozens, then by the hundreds. They pitched tents in the shade of the oak trees, drawn by rumors of the spring's restorative powers. The land belonged to two brothers, Nathaniel and Waldo Cruz, who ran cattle on it as pasture. When they saw the crowds gathering around their spring, they made a decision that would define the region for the next century. On July 20th, 1881, the Cruz brothers laid out a town. They set aside the spring itself, along with several acres around it, as a public park, land that remains a park today. The rest was surveyed into streets and lots, selling for $10 to $600 apiece. They named the town El Dorado Springs, after the legendary city of gold, a nod to the treasure they believed they'd found in the water itself. 3 weeks later, on August 10th, the Hightower family built the first home in town. The town grew fast. By December of that first year, roughly 500 people called it home. By 1896, that number had climbed toward 3,000, and it wasn't just settlers. Osage people had used the spring for healing long before the Cruz brothers ever platted a street. The following summer, in 1882, the tradition that brought us here tonight began. What started as a small gathering, neighboring families sharing a picnic to mark the town's founding, grew into an annual event. Early picnics featured orators, parades, and fireworks. Somewhere along the way, a merry-go-round showed up. Foot races, tug-of-war, sack races. The town's municipal band, now one of the oldest continuously playing bands in the country, provided the soundtrack, just as they still do every evening of the picnic today. In the 1950s, the event shifted from the actual anniversary date to the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday closest to July 20th, giving the town a full weekend. This year marks the 145th picnic. 145 years of the same small-town instinct that started it all. Neighbors gathered together, celebrating the ground they stand on,